Emily lived in an old house on the edge of town, a home she had inherited from her elderly aunt. The house was quiet, surrounded by large trees that cast their shadows over the windows during the day and concealed everything at night. But she loved the peace, or so she thought. Every day, she would open the large living room window to let the sunlight in. The window overlooked the neglected backyard, a place overgrown with tall grass and wild plants. At first, the scene seemed ordinary until she noticed something strange. Every time she looked through the window, she caught sight of someone standing among the trees at the edge of the garden. At first, she thought her eyes were deceiving her. There were no neighbors nearby, and the house was far from the main road, but she kept seeing it, a figure, tall and shadowy, with indistinct features. It vanished the moment she tried to get closer to the window. After a few days, she felt uneasy. She closed the window tightly and avoided looking at it. Yet, every time she entered the room, she found the window wide open. She thought she must have forgotten to close it, or maybe the wind had pushed it. But she was more certain than ever that she had closed it herself. One night, she heard faint footsteps coming from the garden. She froze in place, then slowly moved toward the window that was open again. Through the glass, she saw the same figure, but this time it was closer. She could now see its distorted face, its deep-set eyes, and a mouth that seemed to form a dry, twisted smile. She screamed and slammed the window shut. She rushed to her bedroom and locked the door, but then she felt a cold draft on her face. She turned slowly and found that the window in her room was open too. The next morning, Emily was found in her home, the window wide open, the curtains gently swaying in the breeze. There was no sign of the figure she had seen, but the window was always open.